Hey everybody, this is Keith Gleason, host of Indie Comics Relay, and I'm back with a review, but not a comic review this week. I thought I'd try something fun, something different. Anybody that knows me that I'm a big fan of sugary cereals. I'm going to review a cereal today. But before I do that, I wanted to highlight that this episode's brought to you by my comic book, Mighty Mascots, which is a comic book about 8 living advertisements that have formed to become a superhero team. And it's basically a bunch of cereal mascots based off archetypes of famous cereal mascots, and they fight crime. It's very fun. It's a throwback to like Saturday morning cartoons when you used to get up in the morning and eat your big bowl of sugary cereal and watch cartoons for 2 hours. You can find this on my website, recklesssidekick.com. And I also updated our store section. So you were able to pick up all the comic books, the first 3 issues, the giant, and then some of my past work, and then some of my my fun collector items, especially the Mighty Mascots cereal box collector box. And then I also have wax packs, pins, stickers, all that fun stuff, all for the kids, and the young at heart. The great thing is my store is powered by Square, and all the shipping is free right now. So check that out. If you like this video, definitely check out the comic book. I think you'll enjoy it. All right, so today I am reviewing the Monster Mash cereal from General Mills. I've been excited to get my hands on this thing since I first heard about it. Now, you guys, I'm assuming everyone's familiar with these monsters here. We got Frankenberry right here. Up here, we got Yummy Mummy, Fruit Brute, Boo Berry, and Count Chocula. So a lot of people don't know, like most people know Frankenberry, Count Chocula, and Boo Berry, but people have forgotten about Fruit Brute and Yummy Mummy. They were sort of newer monsters. I believe in the late 80s they came out. Let me see. Fruit Brute was 1974 and Yummy Mummy was 1988. Wow, that was later than I thought. And they were discontinued. So a lot of people don't remember them. But this cereal was bringing back everything, which is awesome. So I definitely want to try it and review it and see what we are in for here. So I'm going to pour myself a little bowl here. I got a nice little bowl here. All right, I don't want to have too much. It's almost I'm eating this in like the late afternoon. So it's like I kind of still want to eat supper. So to take a look here, this is what you sort of got. It looks like it's all of them mixed up. We got some of the marshmallows there too. So let me I brought a little bit of milk here so we could try it. So let me pour some of that in right now. All right, and then let me take the first bite here. I'm mixing the milk a little bit. Hate it when it's soggy, so I definitely want to take a bite right away. All right, let's try this out. Excuse my crunching too, but okay. First thoughts, not that great. I think if anybody's had the monster cereals in the last 5 years or so, they come out annually, and you could tell General Mills definitely changed the formula on these. I remember reading somewhere online what the difference was. I think let me look at the ingredients right now. I think they use oat now instead of they use corn now instead of oat. And I think that's part of the difference. Also, it seems like they use corn syrup now instead of sugar, which that definitely makes a difference, especially with soda. My impressions were not great. It reminded me of It's okay. I mean, like it's got a sweetness to it. It reminds me if you ever had like diet like kettle corn, like microwave popcorn, and you, like when you eat it, there's like a hint of sweetness, but it's you feel like you're missing like that that really sweet taste. That's sort of what this reminds me of. Um, I one thing I do like. I do like the box. So, and I will give General Mills points for trying on this one. So one thing I did notice too, and I noticed it just looking at the cereal over here as I'm eating it. It's not a true Monster Mash because if you look at the front here, let me try to bring it closer. It looks like it's just elements of the different cereals. So when I think of a Monster Mash, I think, let's pour all 5 cereals together, don't take anything out. Let's get them all in there, And it looks like they've taken like like the core crunchy part is like looks like it's from Frankenberry, Blueberry, and then the marshmallows seem to be all from the other 3 cereals. So that's kind of a weird choice. I would have thrown it all in there. General Mills, maybe if you do Monster Mash again, just throw caution to the wind. Throw it all in there. Let's go. I mean, you're gonna do Monster Mash. Let's get it all in there. But look at this great box. I mean, I love the retro style of it. I love it. It reminds me of like the monsters are in the Partridge Family or something. They're all playing in a band here. A really fun, logo. I definitely got to keep this cereal box and add it to my collection. I do have a bunch of the monster cereals, like the retro ones. The other thing I liked on it, if you look on the side here, they do like a history of the monster cereal. So if you guys can see that, 1971, Count Chocula and Frankenberry step onto the scene. So it looks like they were the first 2 cereals at the gate. 1972, Blueberry turns the monster duo into a trio. 1974, Fruit Brute joins the group. 1988, Yummy Mummy rounds out the lineup. After 2021, after 50 years on the scene, the monsters reunite to what is that? Reunite to MASH. Okay, perfect. For the first time ever, the monsters are coming together in one scary, delicious bowl of cereal. I'd probably say scarily bland. The cool thing on the back is very good artwork. You also have like this QR code where you can go online, and General Mills recorded a version of the Monster Mash song, which I thought was a lot of fun. But I also think that's another missed opportunity here with the monster cereals. I mean, they used to put on, and it's all probably all money driven, but they used to put on these cereals like a record on the back that you could pull off and put on your, on your record player. And that would have been perfect to do this, especially when you're doing like a whole, a band theme, So I feel like that was like another missed opportunity here. But I do give General Mills credit here. Every year they try, now that, they used to have these cereals out year round up until I believe like 2009, I think. And then they started just coming out at every Halloween, and every year I buy, at least one box, because I know they're not going to be great. I buy them for the nostalgia, and the kid in me loves the monster cereals. But yeah, like I think the 2 things I would recommend General Mills to do, if they keep putting these out, find the old formula. People aren't buying this to have a healthy breakfast. People are buying this, because they want, a dessert, or, in the morning, or, they want sugary cereal. So, I mean, like, come on, let's knock off the BS and, let's go back to the old formula. I think that's one thing they should do. I think that would bring the taste back. Because I also bought a box of Captain Crunch's Halloween Crunch at the same time, and that's super sweet. It's very, it's got a nice sweet taste to it. And the little gimmick that one had is like when you pour milk on it, the milk turns green. So I mean that's fun, So like I wish General Mills would do something similar, concentrate on the flavor next year. Also, like if you do something like that, I think the record would have been a better, but I'm sure that all costs money, and I'm sure they're thinking like how many people actually have record players, but it's not about that, It's like people want that fun cereal box, So that's it. I hope you guys like this. It was just something kind of impromptu. I was telling my wife, when I bought this last week, I was like, oh, maybe I should review monster cereals. I mean, they're not really a comic book. This channel's like comic book based, but I figured it was part of the fun, especially when it ties into my comic, Mighty Mascots. So I thought it would be kind of a fun, interesting, different kind of review. So I hope you guys liked it. If you like it and you want me to review other new cereals that come out, things like that, let me know. But yeah, and that's it. So I would say my recommendation for this, if you're going to buy this for the flavor, I say, be prepared to have one bowl and probably toss it or give it to your kids. If you're buying for this awesome retro box, I would say totally worth it, And then also go on the General Mills site. Besides the song, they recorded a funny a mini documentary, like it's 3 minutes long, with it's a behind the music kind of thing with Frankenberry and all those guys. It was like an animated thing. It's really cute. So I definitely recommend checking that out as well. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. And I will leave you with my Mighty Mascots breakfast cereal commercial that I filmed with my niece and my good bud Johnny C doing the narrating or the voiceover. All right.
I'm bored.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
Are you looking for something exciting to read while you enjoy some sugary cereal?
Yeah!
Then grab a copy of Mighty Mascots from Alterna Comics! Born from the ashes of a disastrous 3D printing accident, 8 living advertisements have banded together to right the wrongs of this world, led by a former child star. These unlikely heroes are freaks to some, but you will know them as the Mighty Mascots. The miniseries is 3 issues full color and printed on glorious newsprint. This is the fun superhero series that you didn't know you needed. Created and written by Keith Gleason, featuring artwork by Ian Morianto and colors by Anton Bondi.
Ahoy, I can't wait for more!
Mighty Mascots is part of your complete breakfast and comic book reading experience. Only from Alterna Comics.